Yo, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to episode 3 of Looper to Super. This is the series where we take Fortnite skins and turn them into superheroes. In today's video, we're going to be taking the skin of Whiplash and turning her into a superhero. As always, be sure to hit that like button down below, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and let's get right into it. Now, as always for these videos, we are going to be looking at this skin to see some details that we want to be going with whenever we convert the skin into a superhero. So looking at the Whiplash skin here, obviously the big difference is going to be the color. This skin is primarily going to be that bright yellow and actually a dark gray. A lot of people probably thought that this was just black and yellow, but this actually is going to be a dark gray. Some other key details that we see on the skin is going to be a lot of the checkered flag detailing that you see on the thigh, the belt, and around the collar of the skin. You even have two smaller checker flags that you see right above the heart of the skin. Other minor details that we have on the Whiplash skin is going to be the purple hair and a little bit of like a pinkish color that you see for the highlights and tips of the hair. Unfortunately, we're probably not going to get to the highlighting color of the hair because a lot of it is purple and you only have one option for hair color on the skin. So the purple is what we're going to be focusing on for that. That's pretty much it for the detailing for the Whiplash skin. So let's go ahead and jump right into making our superhero skin. Now, as you saw for the Whiplash skin, it was kind of split down in the middle with one half being that dark gray and the other half being yellow. But for the design of this, I am going to actually go with the dynamic design. When you see when we pick the colors here, this actually looks like a racing suit. It's not going to be split down in the middle. We actually don't have any type of pattern that is going to split it down in the middle. So I decided to go with the style that actually looks like a racing suit, which I think looks really cool. The hairstyle, obviously, we are going to be sticking with the ponytail. For the mask, we are actually going to be taking the mask off on this one. And last but not least, for our belt, we are going to be keeping it on. Getting on to our first color option, we are going to be selecting that bright yellow that we see on the Whiplash skin. For our second color, of course, we already have the bright yellow, so we are going to be selecting the gray. Now for this, as you can see, now that we have the two colors selected, you'll see what I'm talking about as for right here, how it does look more like a racing suit, which I think looks really cool. Getting on to our belt, if you remember on the Whiplash skin, down one of the legs and on the chest of the skin, and there was some white and orange writing. So for the belt, I do want to bring out some of that orange detailing that we saw on the skin and make the belt color orange. Getting on to our eyes, we're not going to be changing anything for the eyes on this one as we have for the past videos. You can if you want to, but for me, I am going to just move on into the hair section. So getting on to our hair color, like I said, you only have one option for the hair color on these superhero skins. So for this one, we're going to be going with the purple hair color. And the reason for that is, like I said, we can't cover the highlights on the skin. So we're going to be going with the color that we see mostly on the hair for Whiplash, and that is going to be purple. And last but not least, for our emoticon section, the easiest choice of all is going to be the checkered flag. Of course, we can't make Whiplash without bringing out a lot of that checker detailing that you see on the skin. So the checkered flag emoticon is going to be the perfect choice to choose. Now that we have selected everything, let's go ahead and compare our superheroes. So let's save it. Let's go to our favorite skins and look at Whiplash and our superheroes side by side. So quickly going back over Whiplash, we have the yellow, we have the gray, we have some of that orange like I pointed out right here on the chest and down one of the thighs. We also have that checker detailing in the checker flag that you see right above the heart. Going on into the hair detail, like I said, a majority of it is going to be that purple color. We weren't able to cover that pink highlight like I've stated before because you only have one option for color for the hair. But let's go ahead and compare our superhero with Whiplash. We have a different design. Obviously, like I stated, we don't have a pattern that splits it down the middle, so I decided to go with the pattern that makes it look like a different type of racing suit, which I think looks super cool and gives it a unique remix. Obviously, we have that bright yellow, we have the dark gray that you see on the skin, we have that orange detailing that you see on the Whiplash skin covered in the belt. The checker flag emoticon is going to cover that checkered flag detailing on the Whiplash skin, and last but not least, the hair. Of course, we are going to be going with the purple. Now, just like last video with the bright bomber superhero, superhero skin, we are going to be going over 6 backblings just to give it some more detail and some cool backblings that are going to look good with this superhero design. Now getting on into the backbling combos that we have for this, a lot of these are going to be theme based. Starting off with the first one, we have the turbo ball, obviously for the Rocket League collab, obviously Rocket League involving cars, and this is going to be a good theme combo to go with this skin. Obviously it also fits in some of the color with that dark gray that you see on the backbling and the skin. Getting on into our second backbling, this is obviously just like the first one, going to fit with that Rocket League theme, but it's going to fit with the theme and color, as you can see, bringing out a lot of that orange that is on the belt and the orange detailing that is on the Whiplash skin. This is going to be a really cool backbling. It kind of clips into the ponytail just a little bit, but nonetheless it is going to be good for theme and color for this skin. Getting on into our third combo that we have up here, we have the Zoe trophy. This is going to be a theme combo for just a trophy that you win when you win a race. Obviously none of the colors match, but the theme is going to be spot on. Getting on into our fourth backbling, we have the janky stunt helmet. This is also going to be yet another themed combo. As you can see, this is just going to be a helmet that you would wear when you're racing. Bit of an older racing helmet, but nonetheless this is going to look really good for a theme. For our fifth combo, we have the checkered flag emoticon. Yes, we do have this as the emoticon on the skin, but because you can't really see it too well because of the ponytail blocking it just a little bit on the back, I decided to bring out even more of that checkered detailing. And for our final combo, yet another themed backbling, we have the race car from the Monopoly collab. This looks really good, a very old-timey car, which kind of fits with this old-timey racing helmet, but a really small and unique detailed backbling for this combo. And that is going to be it for episode 3 of Looper to Super using the Whiplash skin. Let me know down below what you guys think of this superhero comparison. Honestly, I think this turned out great. Like I've stated many times before, I hope we get a color wheel in the future so we can go a little bit deeper with the coloring for the details on the skin. I would have loved to bring out just a little bit of that highlight that you see on the hair for Whiplash, but unfortunately we cannot do that. Be sure to hit that like button down below if you enjoyed today's video, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and I'll see you guys next video.